What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. What the hell is this world coming to? We have on eBay right now, somebody is selling a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Steelbook Collector's Book Edition, graded by Wata for $350 USD. This Steelbook does not include a game. It's literally just a Steelbook, graded a 9.8. This is getting ridiculous. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, bell for notifications so you do not miss an upload. Also, check out smashjt.com. Yes, it is true. Someone is attempting to sell a Wata graded steelbook of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for $350 USD. And some of you might be hearing this being like, yeah, you know, it's a collector's item. It's something that there's a market for it. Clearly, there are people that buy graded games. So why wouldn't they buy the steelbook? There's not even so much as a code in this. It's literally just the promotional steelbook. And it got graded by Wata as a 9.8. And other people might say, well, you know, I really want that steelbook. I wasn't able to get it. This might be an opportunity to get one, which is true. Or you could buy one of the slew of others on eBay or Craigslist or anywhere else you fancy for 35 bucks, 40 bucks max, which is still an insane price to pay for a steelbook of a game. But hell, if Tears of the Kingdom is your cup of tea and you have to have it, go ahead and get it for 40 bucks. I could kind of see someone going out of their way for it at that point. But this is getting ridiculous when it comes to Wata grading. Yes, I've seen Wata grade consoles. I've seen them grade games. I've even seen them grade games with DLC codes inside of them with no actual cartridge. And even then, I'm like, those expire. It doesn't really... There's nothing that you can tangibly do with that after a certain amount of time. But even then, I could kind of see the deep, dark-rooted collectors being like, I have to have that because it's the X factor in my life for gaming. Okay. But now we've moved on to Steelbook editions of games. Steelbook editions of games that do not include a game cartridge, that do not include a download code, that strictly are what I'm saying, a steelbook. There's nothing in it. There's no instruction manual. There's no special stuff. It's literally a steelbook. And it's not like you can't get it somewhere else because there are a plethora of steelbooks. I checked myself before recording. They are everywhere if you want to get one of these. Plenty available, 35, 40 bucks after shipping on eBay right now. So I don't know what's next. I don't know what I'm trying to think like the most ridiculous thing that Wata could grade next that someone would pay money for. And I'm thinking like old school receipts of like an NES console where they're like, oh yeah, I bought this at Child World or Woolworths or Leechmere, or whatever stores were selling the NES, KB Toys or software, etc. Babbage's. Like if you have that receipt for the NES and it's in good condition and you put it in a glass frame and it's all nice and then you put it in Wata and have them grade that. Okay. Why? Like, why? I kinda, if I could really stretch my brain for the value of a collector, if it's like the pinnacle of gaming, it's the one game that you have all this nostalgia for and all this memories, and you want to get something to memorialize it in the original condition that you got it, I can kinda see the real far outliers spending a couple $100 on a sealed graded game, or maybe even more than that for a sealed graded old school game. But at least there's something tangible of value inside of it. Now we're getting to the sentimental value where there's nothing actually tangible that is gaming related specifically that you can use to play. It's now getting into the realm of the collector pieces and the aspects surrounding the games themselves. And that's when it starts to get into this realm of, all right, bro, you do you. Not going to judge how you spend your money, but I am going to wonder, like, why? Like, why? Why is there a market for this? And maybe there's not, because it's for sale. It's not sold yet. But this is the kind of thing where if it gets enough attention, somebody's going to jump up and buy it just to say they did and wear that crown of shame. But anyways, back to the point, the main premise of this video is, I don't know where the whole collecting aspect is even headed right now. Initially, I don't even think it even had good intentions. It had let's make money off of these crazed collectors intentions. I mean, it's the American way, capitalism at its finest. But now it's going into this realm of why? Like, even more why than just a game being graded or an old game being graded. But now it's not even a game. It's a box that doesn't even come with a game or a code or anything. It's just an empty steel box with a stamp on it getting graded. And the funniest part about all of it to me, they graded a 9.8. How? Why? What is the grading system over there? Is there a little bit of a scuff or a blemish? Is there such thing as perfection when it comes to Wata? Because I feel like 9.8 is perfection coming off of the factory machine straight to Wata Grading without any dust falling on it. And there's no imperfections. The machine didn't make any issues or errors with the stamping of the steel information imprinted on it. It's just completely perfect. They gave it a 9.8. It's the biggest joke going in gaming. And because of stuff like this, it's a bad look in general for the entire collector sphere of gaming. And it's only getting worse. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe somebody out there can help me out in the comments and tell me why this is even a thing. Because when I go to conventions, when I see resellers, when I see graded games, when I go to Comic-Con, I see graded comics, which I could kind of see graded comics being a little bit different because, you know, you actually, hardcore collectors want them in good condition to be able to see them and read them the way they were originally. It's a little bit different. Like a game you can take out and put it in the system, it works exactly the same as any other game. But even in the realm of comics and stuff like that, like I don't get, if it's beyond a certain quality, why it needs to be graded and why grading it makes it so much more valuable than something that's not graded. And I can't help but chuckle to myself when I see someone trying to sell a graded game. And anytime somebody purchases a graded game, they are contributing to the downfall of video game collecting society. There, I said it. Anyways, I had to make this video. It was that ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing. Smash, change,